Hi folks, how's it going? I have a box. Let's see what's in the box. New shoes. Well, new boots. Zero shoes are one of my favorite brands of shoes. If you watched my 2-week backpacking trip in Frontenac Park from last fall, and any of my hiking, you would have seen me with these, the Zero Terraflexes, for that whole trip. I used to have a couple pairs of Zero Prios, but I quite literally wore them out. I had them for 3 years. I had 2 pairs, alternated them for 3 years, and finally like my toes went through, and so they got retired. And now Zero just had a sale to clear out some old stock, so I got, let's see what's in this box first. Oh good, rain boots. I have been looking for barefoot rain boots for forever. Literally, well, not forever, because you know, forever is a very long time, but a couple of years ago, was it that long ago? I had a pair of London Fog. I've also had Hunter boots. You spend a crap ton of money on them, and because my feet have gotten so used to wearing barefoot minimalist shoes that can bend and are actually foot shaped, I could no longer wear the London Fog or the Hunters because it squished my toes, and it hurt my legs because they have the angle with the heel. These ones, look, no heel, no drop, and they're very, very flexible. So let's put one on. I don't have any socks on because, you know, I'm a hobbit at heart. Oh, yeah. Oh, I wish it was raining. How often do you hear people say that? I wish it was raining, so I could check out my new boots. And last year I went looking around to a bunch of shoe shops in Toronto, trying to find minimalist boots, and everybody was sold out everywhere, and they're so hard to find. There's only one shop in Toronto, Cool East Market on the Danforth, that sells Zero shoes. These are awesome. I really do wish it was raining. These are great. Perfect fit, even with the bare feet. I would be able to fit socks in there. Yeah, so these are awesome. I will, of course, test these out for you and let you know how they go, because this is just the unboxing of them. So that is, what is this one called? Oh, excuse me. Rude. What does it say? Okay. Oh, it's called Gracie. Foot Friendly Comfort, Gracie. Okay, so that's that one. Let's see what's in the other box. This is so exciting. Oh, yes. 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 Barefoot minimalist winter boots, and these are even good for Canadian winter. Oh, these are going to be so amazing. I currently am using, that I bought, I think 3 years ago, could be 4 years ago now, because time is meaningless lately, a pair of North Face, and I tried to get the lowest heel drop possible that I could find, and they still hurt my legs. So I have been trying to get my hands on a pair of these. During the pandemic, it was so difficult. Supply chains from the US to Canada, from anywhere to Canada, were just impossible. And Cooley's was always sold out whenever I looked, and I kept going on their waiting list. But then Zero was having their warehouse sale, so I got these, and I am just so looking forward now to wintertime. I'm going to use these, go snowshoeing and go play in the snow and everything. I'm just so excited for these boots. And aren't they pretty? They're so pretty. My favorite color, I don't know, tell me. Pause the video. What's my favorite color? Comment below. So these have my favorite color on them, and will be nice and comfy and warm. And let's get one on. Oh, and I even have boxes now. Not that I need boxes. Okay, so we'll try this. Well, this one's a little bit more snug, but it should be okay. I'll still be able to get socks in there. Oh yeah, this is nice. And it's only the beginning of October, so no snow yet here in southern Ontario. It'll be a while. Northern Ontario, I think, has received their first snowfall, but that's way far away from where I am. See, so look how flat that is. There's zero difference from the heel to the toe, so your heel is not up like this. In shoes that do that, you shorten your calf muscle, which is why your legs hurt when you go from raised shoes to barefoot. And these are a wider toe box. Now I have the only other brand of minimalist shoe that I have tried, 2 of them. I have had these Vibram 5 fingers for I don't even know how many years. This exact pair. I have had 2 pairs. I bought them at the same time. I don't even know how many years ago. More than 6. Gosh, long time. And I had another pair, but they were wearing again at the toe. These are the first pair that I bought of minimalist barefoot shoes, and I mean, you can't get much more barefoot than 5-finger Vibrams. These are great. I love them. I don't wear them too very much anymore, but I have occasionally put them on recently. Most recently at Fan Expo with my Hobbit costume. I need to get a different pair because these are not exactly like barefoot looking shoes. Although you can see my toes, you can see my Hobbit toes. But there's another pair of Vibrams that I'm going to get, I think, specifically for Hobbiting costumes. And Horfits, because the Lord of the Rings, Rings of Power. Anyway, okay, so these ones I have had the longest, and they have lasted me a long time. Like, I have had these longer than 6 years. I don't even know how much longer than that, because time. Who knows? And these ones that I bought most recently, just this year, a few months ago, I think 3 months. What is it now? October. I may have got them in July. So I've been wearing them pretty much every day since July, except for when I go out hiking or when I'm hobbiting costumes. So I wear these to work. I wear them walking to work. I wear them a lot of different places so far. These are Wittens, Wittens, I think, and I got them off of Amazon. They were $59. I'm not super fond of the closure thing here. Like this huge thing sometimes it just gets, I don't know, caught on things, but this is kind of cool, this part here. And these are pretty comfortable. I like them. The nice wide toe box, because after you wear barefoot shoes for a while, like foot-shaped shoes, your toes start to splay out as they're supposed to be. Prior to me starting to wear barefoot shoes, I was starting to get a bunion. Like literally, I was getting a bunion and my toes starting to go inward, and I didn't want that. I have an aunt who has terrible bunions, and she literally, the bone on her big toe blows through the side of her shoe like in just a couple of months. So she goes through so many shoes every year. Bunions are painful, and I didn't want them. So when I heard about minimalist barefoot shoes, and that they could mitigate bunions, and I know that I'm prone to them because genetics, so I had to go out and try. So now I can't even wear like conventional shoes anymore. I try to put them on and my toes are just too wide, even wide shoes, because where the shoe is wide on a wide shoe is down here, not up here at the toe. So also for barefoot shoes in the summertime, if you're walking around in a city on pavement, it can get really hot. Like the pavement gets hot, so you can feel the heat coming through because there's not a lot of padding between your foot and the pavement. So I have insoles. The battery just died on one camera, so I've switched to the GoPro now. So sound is going to be different and the picture is going to be different, so I apologize for that. The battery died in the Canon and I don't know where the charger is. So anyway, so on barefoot shoes, if you're wearing these around in summertime, the pavement can be very hot, so you can feel the heat coming through. In the wintertime, if it's not slushy or wet outside, I'll just wear these regularly, but the pavement will be cold. So I also have ordered these insoles from North Sole. And these, you just take out the insole that comes in the shoe, and then you just like set it next to, and then you just cut the insole so that it fits inside your shoe. And so that can be like a little bit of extra cushion if you want extra cushion between you and the pavement, or insulation from hot pavement or cold pavement. So these North Sole are really good. I love them. They come in three different, or two or three different thicknesses. This is just like totally barefoot, so you can put them in on top of the insole that comes in the shoe, or if the insole in the shoe wears out before the actual sole of the shoe wears out, these can be replacements, or you can use these extra as like extra cushion between you and the pavement. I like these. These are really good. So I've got all of these barefoot shoes now, and my new rain boots and new winter boots. I am just really looking forward to some crappy weather. Let me show you another pair of shoes that I have as well that are close to barefoot but not quite. These are Bob's. I got these because Cooley's was all sold out of zeros. I couldn't get any, and I hadn't heard about these ones yet. For some strange reason, I was looking for shoes, and of course, YouTube goes, oh, hey, you're looking for shoes, so here's a whole bunch of reviews on Wittens. And these are pretty good shoes for $59. Like, seriously, the Prios, I think they usually cost me 120 Canadian. These are 59 Canadian. So that's a pretty good deal. Bob's these are not minimalist, but they are pretty bendy. But they're not exactly foot-shaped shoes. Like, if you look at the difference between these two shoes and just how the toes go, they're completely different. This is, see the point at the top, and this is more rounded around the toe. So this shoe, Bob's, I got these, I think they were also $59, and they were the only shoes that I could find that I could get my foot into, but I had to buy a half size larger and the wide. But because it's the half size larger, I put an extra north sole in them so that my foot wasn't rubbing. So these are okay. Like, if you can't find if you want to try minimalist shoes, these are zero drop. There's no difference, like there's no heel difference from front to back. Get a half size larger and the wide version rather than just a regular version, so then you'll have more room for your toes. Or, you know, you can start like I did with the Vibrams, 5 fingers, and like I put them on and I just went out, started walking in them, and I was wearing them. You know, I tried them out for 10 minutes every day, and then I just, you know, went out for a hike, literally went out for a walk in the woods wearing them. These ones are pretty good. I also wore them, I alternated one weekend when I went to Ottawa for the 150 celebrations, and it was pouring rain for about 6 weeks. So Ottawa was knee deep in mud. Oh my God, it was just horrible. So I figured I'm just gonna wear these shoes because everything else is just it's gonna take forever to dry. And these ones, they dry really, really fast. So these are my different types of barefoot shoes. These Wittens, these are actually wider. The Wittens are wider than the Zero Terraflexes. These are actually 2 sizes bigger than I usually take because when you're out hiking for every day for 2 weeks, your feet are just gonna swell a little bit. So I just got a larger size. And then these ones, I think I got 1/2 a size up from what I usually do, because wintertime, you want to be able to have extra layer of socks. And then the rain boots, where did they go to? Again, these are also just 1/2 a size larger than I usually get, and so that I can fit socks in them. And I will probably also put a north sole in here, because I mean, when it's raining, if I'm wearing these, I'm probably going to be walking to work in the rain, and it's probably going to be chilly, so I'll just have like a little bit of extra warmth under my feet with the north soles. These are great if you wear barefoot shoes. These are the only insole company I know who make insoles specifically for barefoot shoes. It's really hard to fit conventional shoe shape into a barefoot shoe. Yes, so what do you think? Have any of you ever tried barefoot shoes? Do you wear barefoot shoes? What's your favorite brand? And these ones, like I said, these are the most recent that I've bought, and I've had these for about 3 months now. I think I got them in July, middle of July, end of July is now October. And these I like them. I would definitely get another pair of these. The only complaint I have of them really is just this funky closure. But they have different styles. They have, you know, kind of, I think like a Mary Jane kind of thing. I want to get the Mary Janes that Zero has, but they didn't have my size on the warehouse sale, and Cool East is still sold out of them. So anyway, that's me. I am a hobbit, but because we have these laws, no shirt, no shoes, no service, we hobbits have to wear shoes. So God bless whoever came up with barefoot shoes, because these are just awesome. I love them. Hi folks, Editor Reba here in the future. I totally forgot another pair of barefoot boots that I have. I have these Vibram. I can't remember what they're called. I've had them for a few years, but they are, if you can see, they are fleece. They're not exactly winter, but they are cold weather boots. Cannot be worn in slushy weather, but in the wintertime I will wear them on dry days with like thick wool hiking socks, and they're good for pretty cold weather, and they just kind of wrap around the leg with Velcro, which is difficult because I'm holding onto the camera. So they just go up the leg and then they wrap around. I'll show you that. Hold on one second. So they just go on like this. There's one Velcro tab that goes over that way, and then over here, over this way, and over here. So sorry, this is very difficult to demonstrate. So there's this Velcro tab goes over the foot like this, and then this Velcro tab that goes around the ankle, and then from the other side this Velcro tab. So in the winter time I can wear these if it's dry, because these are just kind of a felt, so they're not waterproof, they're not even water resistant, but they are crazy warm. Like this is kind of a fleece interior here, and I have put a wool felt insole. Thanks for watching. Catch you later.